Today, we unveil a simple yet profound technique that can transform your reality with just 1 minute of practice each day. So, let's delve into a journey of unlocking the incredible power of your subconscious mind through the timeless wisdom of Neville Goddard. The key to manifesting lies within your subconscious mind. It's the silent powerhouse that shapes your reality based on your thoughts and beliefs. But how can you harness its full potential? Let's delve into Neville's teachings to discover the answer. Desire is the driving force behind manifestation. It's the feeling that tells you what you lack and what you wish to experience. But manifesting is not about following a rigid formula or performing specific techniques. It's about embodying the feeling of already having your desire. Neville teaches us that feeling is the key to making our dreams come true. He says that when we focus on the feeling of our wish being fulfilled, we are actually aligning ourselves with the reality we desire. This makes it easier for that reality to become real. Imagine you have a dream. Maybe it's to have a big house, or a loving relationship, or a successful career. Whatever it is, Neville says that the most important thing is to focus on how it would feel to have that dream come true. Close your eyes and imagine it. Picture yourself living in that big house, or feeling the love of your partner, or achieving success in your career. What does it feel like? Is it happiness? Excitement? Contentment? Whatever it is, that feeling is what you need to focus on. Neville says that when you focus on the feeling of your wish being fulfilled, you are actually telling the universe that this is what you want. You are sending out a signal, like a radio wave that says, "This is what I want, and I believe it is possible." And when you believe something is possible, it becomes more likely to happen. That's because your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe something is true, your mind will look for evidence to support that belief. It's like wearing a pair of glasses that color everything you see. So when you focus on the feeling of your wish being fulfilled, you are actually changing your beliefs. You are training your mind to see the world in a different way, a way that is more aligned with your desires. But it's not enough to just imagine the feeling once and then forget about it. Neville says that you need to practice feeling it every day, until it becomes a natural part of who you are. This might sound difficult, especially if your current reality doesn't match your desired one. But Neville says that's okay. In fact, he says that's exactly how it's supposed to be. He says that the gap between your current reality and your desired one is like the space between the seed and the flower. It's where the magic happens. It's where you get to plant the seed of your desire and watch it grow. And just like a seed needs water and sunlight to grow, your desire needs your attention and focus. So every day, take a few moments to close your eyes and imagine the feeling of your wish being fulfilled. Allow yourself to really feel it, as if it were already true. Imagine your mind as a deep, vast ocean, and your feelings are the ripples on its surface. These ripples send out signals to the universe, shaping the reality around you. This is the essence of Neville's teachings. Feeling is the language of the subconscious mind. When you feel something deeply, it's like sending a powerful message to your subconscious, which then communicates with the universe on your behalf. Your emotions and sensations are the words and phrases that your subconscious understands, and it uses them to manifest your desires into reality. Think of a time when you felt truly happy, content, or fulfilled. Maybe it was when you achieved a goal, received unexpected good news, or simply spent time with loved ones. In those moments, you were immersed in the feeling of your desire already fulfilled. You weren't worrying about how or when it would happen. You were simply basking in the joy of it being true. That feeling is what Neville encourages us to tap into every day. By immersing ourselves in the feeling of our desires already fulfilled, we send a clear message to our subconscious that it's time to make those desires a reality. It's like programming a GPS with the destination of your dreams and allowing it to guide you there effortlessly. But how do you cultivate this feeling? How do you immerse yourself in the reality of your desires when they haven't yet materialized? The key is to use your imagination. Close your eyes and picture yourself living your desired reality. Visualize every detail as vividly as possible. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Allow yourself to experience the emotions and sensations associated with your desire already fulfilled. For example, if your desire is to find your dream job, Imagine yourself walking into your new office on your first day. Feel the excitement and anticipation coursing through your veins as you greet your colleagues and settle into your workspace. Visualize yourself confidently tackling tasks and achieving success in your role. As you immerse yourself in this visualization, pay attention to how it makes you feel. Notice the sense of fulfillment, accomplishment, and joy that washes over you. That feeling is the language of your subconscious, and it's what will attract your desired reality to you. It's important to remember that you don't have to wait for your desires to manifest in order to feel them. In fact, the opposite is true. By feeling as if your desires are already fulfilled, you create the energetic vibration that attracts them to you. This is where the power of intention comes into play. Set a clear intention to feel the reality of your desires every day, even if they haven't yet materialized. Make it a daily practice to spend time in visualization, immersing yourself in the feeling of your desires already fulfilled. You can also use affirmations to reinforce this feeling. Repeat positive statements that affirm the reality of your desires, such as, "I am living my dream life," or, "I am worthy of all the good things coming to me." These affirmations help to further program your subconscious mind for success. Neville's teachings offer a simple yet powerful technique that can transform your life. It involves dedicating just 1 minute each day to repeat a short phrase or affirmation that reflects your desired reality. This practice may seem straightforward, but its effects can be profound. To begin, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can relax and focus your attention. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself and clear your mind. Once you feel calm and centered, choose a short phrase or affirmation that resonates with your desired reality. The phrase you choose should be positive, empowering, and aligned with the outcome you want to manifest. It could be something as simple as, "I am abundant," or "I am loved." The key is to choose a phrase that evokes a strong sense of positivity and possibility within you. Once you have chosen your phrase, begin to repeat it silently or aloud for 1 minute. As you repeat the phrase, allow yourself to fully embody the feeling of the affirmation. Imagine yourself already experiencing the reality that the affirmation represents. Feel the emotions of joy, gratitude, and fulfillment as if they were happening in the present moment. During this 1-minute practice, let go of any doubts or fears that may arise. Trust in the power of your affirmation to manifest your desired reality. Hold on to the belief that what you are affirming is already true on a deeper level, even if you can't see it in your external reality yet. Consistency is key when it comes to this practice. Make it a daily habit to repeat your chosen affirmation for 1 minute each day, preferably at the same time and in the same place. The more you repeat the affirmation, the more deeply it will sink into your subconscious mind, making it easier to manifest your desired reality. As you continue with this practice, you may begin to notice subtle shifts occurring in your life. You may find yourself feeling more confident, more optimistic, and more aligned with your desires. Opportunities and synchronicities may start to present themselves, guiding you towards your desired outcomes. During this 1-minute practice, focus all your attention on the chosen phrase. Let it resonate deeply within you, sinking into your subconscious mind like a seed planted in fertile soil. Faith plays a crucial role in manifestation. It's the unwavering belief that your desire is already fulfilled, even when external circumstances may suggest otherwise. By affirming your desired reality with conviction, you activate the creative power of faith within you. Visualization is a powerful technique that can help strengthen the affirmations you use to manifest your desires. It involves taking a few moments each day to vividly imagine yourself living out your desired reality. When you visualize, you create a mental image of what you want to experience, engaging all your senses to make the experience as real as possible. To begin with visualization, find a quiet and comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to relax your body and mind. Once you feel calm and centered, begin to imagine yourself in your desired reality. See yourself living out your dreams in vivid detail. Visualize the surroundings, the people, and the circumstances as if they were happening in real life. Imagine the sights, sounds, and smells associated with your desired reality, allowing yourself to fully immerse in the experience. As you visualize, engage your emotions and feelings. Feel the excitement, joy, and fulfillment that come with achieving your goals. Allow yourself to experience these emotions as if they were happening right now, in this moment. Believe in the power of your visualization with every fiber of your being. Trust that what you are imagining is not just a fantasy but a glimpse of what is possible for you. Hold on to this belief with unwavering faith, knowing that you have the ability to manifest your desires into reality. Consistency is key when it comes to visualization. Make it a daily practice to spend time visualizing your desired reality, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. The more you engage in this practice, the more potent and effective it will become. Visualizing your desired reality can also help you overcome any doubts or limiting beliefs that may be holding you back. By repeatedly visualizing yourself living out your dreams, you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind to align with your desires, making it easier to manifest them into reality. In addition to daily visualization, you can also use visualization techniques to help you overcome specific challenges or obstacles. For example, if you're struggling with self-confidence, you can visualize yourself exuding confidence and self-assurance in various situations. If you're working towards a specific goal, you can visualize yourself taking the necessary steps to achieve it successfully. Visualization is a tool that can be used in conjunction with other manifestation techniques, such as affirmations and gratitude practices, to amplify their effectiveness. By combining visualization with affirmations, you create a powerful synergy that strengthens your intentions and accelerates your manifestation process. Manifestation is not about forcing or controlling outcomes, it's about surrendering to the flow of universal energy. Trust that your subconscious mind is working tirelessly behind the scenes to bring your desires to fruition. Neville Goddard teaches us about the importance of trusting in the divine timing of manifestation. He reminds us that our desires are in the process of unfolding, perfectly aligned with the universe's plan, even if we cannot perceive it happening immediately. It's essential to release any doubts or fears we may have and instead place our trust in the unfolding of events as they should be. When Neville speaks of trusting in divine timing, he emphasizes the significance of understanding that there is a natural rhythm and order to the manifestation process. While we may desire to see immediate results, the universe operates on its own timeline, orchestrating events in a way that aligns with our highest good. Trusting in divine timing requires us to relinquish our need for control and surrender to the greater intelligence at work in the universe. It means letting go of the urge to constantly monitor and manipulate the manifestation process, and instead allowing things to unfold organically. Neville encourages us to have faith that everything is happening as it should, even if we cannot perceive it with our physical senses. He reminds us that there is a greater plan at play, one that takes into account our deepest desires and aspirations. Releasing doubts and fears is an essential aspect of trusting in divine timing. Doubt and fear can act as barriers, blocking the flow of manifestation energy and impeding our ability to align with the universe's plan. By letting go of these negative emotions, we create space for trust and faith to take root. Trusting in divine timing also requires us to cultivate patience and perseverance. It's easy to become discouraged when we don't see immediate results, but Neville reminds us that manifestation is a journey, not a sprint. We must be willing to trust in the process and continue moving forward, even when things seem uncertain. Neville's teachings emphasize the power of belief and expectation in shaping our reality. When we trust in divine timing, we are essentially affirming our belief that our desires are already on their way to us. This positive expectation creates a powerful energetic vibration that attracts our desires to us with greater speed and efficiency. As you continue this daily practice, observe how your inner state begins to shift. You may notice subtle changes in your thoughts, feelings, and external circumstances, signaling the manifestation process at work. Manifestation is a natural process that unfolds effortlessly when you align your inner world with your desired reality. By practicing this simple technique for just 1 minute each day, you open the floodgates of abundance, love, and success into your life. It is through our inner speech that we construct our identities, build our beliefs, and navigate the labyrinth of human existence. If we let our inner speech be tainted by negativity, self-doubt, or fear, our perception of reality becomes distorted and we can become trapped in a world of our own making, a penitentiary of limitation and constraint. Contrarily, when we cultivate right inner speech, when we gently shepherd our thoughts towards positivity, self-belief and courage, we create an inner environment that nurtures growth, transformation and freedom. It is the art of shaping our inner speech in a way that empowers us, that encourages us to break the shackles of our limitations and step into the vast expanse of our potential. The world today, unfortunately, is a battlefield marked by conflict, strife and suffering. The existence of the art of right inner speech is a significant contributor to this sad state of affairs. We live in a world where blood and sweat are expected, where the potential for marvel and wonder is often stifled by the grim realities of life. However, this does not have to be the status quo. The power to change this lies within each of us, in our ability to master the art of right inner speech. The path to this mastery is not easy. It requires vigilance, discipline, and an unyielding commitment to self-improvement. But every journey starts with a single step, and the first step in this journey is to become acutely aware of our inner speech, to listen to the whisperings of our inner voice, to understand the narratives we tell ourselves. Listening is an art in itself, one that demands patience, acceptance, and a willingness to confront the sometimes uncomfortable truths that our inner speech reveals. As we listen, we begin to understand that our inner speech is not an arbitrary string of thoughts, but a mirror that reflects our deepest fears, desires, and beliefs. This understanding is the key to transformation. By changing our inner speech, we can change the narratives that shape our lives. Imagine a world where each one of us has learned to master this art, where our inner speech is filled with words of love, compassion, courage, and resilience. Imagine a world where we no longer need to bleed and sweat, but a world where we marvel at the beauty of existence, where we wonder at the mystery of the cosmos, and where we continually strive to become better versions of ourselves. In this world, limitations are mere illusions, boundaries are constructs to be challenged, and freedom is not a distant dream, but a tangible reality that we live each day. In this world, we are not prisoners of our fears or victims of our circumstances, but architects of our destinies. It is a world filled with promise and potential, a world where each one of us has the power to create our realities, to shape our lives in ways that reflect our highest aspirations. To reach this world, we must recognize and embrace the power of right inner speech. It is a journey that begins within the confines of our minds, but has the potential to take us beyond the stars. It is a journey that requires us to be fearless explorers of our inner universe, to venture into the darkest corners of our minds, to confront our deepest fears, and to challenge our most ingrained beliefs. It is a journey that demands us to be artists of the highest order, to skillfully craft our inner speech in ways that empower, inspire, and liberate us. The art of right inner speech is not just about changing our thoughts. It is about changing our lives. It is about breaking free from the shackles of our limitations and stepping into the limitless expanse of our potential. It is about transforming the battlefield of our world into a playground of possibilities, a sanctuary of marvel and wonder. As we master this art, we become beacons of hope, catalysts of change, and architects of a new world, a world that reflects our highest aspirations and ideals. We become not just dreamers but doers, not just thinkers but creators. We become warriors of light, spreading the power of right inner speech to every corner of our world, inspiring others to embark on this journey of transformation. So, dear Creator, I welcome you to join me on this quest to learn the art of right inner speech. It is a journey that will challenge you, that will test your mettle, that will push you to the limits of your potential. But it is a journey worth taking, for it is a journey that leads to freedom, to transformation, and to the realization of your highest self. It is the journey of a lifetime, a journey that has the potential to change not just your life but the world. After all, the greatest journey always begins within. This is the power, the mystery, the marvel of right inner speech. When you start meditating regularly, you become an observer of your own thoughts, moods, and behavior. This is called becoming self-aware, and this is really the primary step towards manifestation. When you know your own thought loops and know how they make you feel, you can become vigilant about staying away from those thoughts. Neville Goddard says that the moods you embody create your state of being, and those states then go on to create your reality. And let me tell you that a mood is always triggered by one thought. Just one. A thought comes to your mind, you focus on it, and soon all the neural networks related to that thought get activated in your brain. Then very soon, those thoughts activate some emotions within you, and that is how you get into a mood. When that mood persists over time, it becomes a part of your personality, and your outside world soon starts matching with your inner world of feelings and emotions. That's the complete cycle of manifestation. It doesn't matter if you believe in the law of assumption, the law of attraction, or something else. The basics remain the same. So, this is where self-awareness is super helpful. When you cultivate enough self-awareness, you gain this unique ability to stop a thought just when it is starting to influence your emotions. And the more you will meditate, the better you will get at this. With enough self-awareness and meditation, you can clear the waste from the soil, and then the next step is to prepare the soil for planting your desire. This means that you have to have a fair amount of positive self-concept before you embark on your journey of manifestation. Self-concept is the ideas you hold about yourself deep in your heart and mind. Most of us have a victim identity, and we feel like we are at the mercy of the whims of the universe. This is like giving all our power away to something outside of us. So you need to be careful of what you think about yourself when you are by yourself. If you think those thoughts are negative or compromised, then you work on creating a strong belief in yourself and your path in life. You must understand that you are a very important part of the universe, the whole, the source of energy, and you were created to enjoy the best human experience on planet Earth. All your desires are pointing you towards that potential that you are very capable of attaining, but it all depends on how much you believe in yourself. Start saying good things about yourself and your life. Don't complain about what has happened to you because that's the story of your past. If you keep repeating that story, you will never find solace in the present moment, nor will you have the courage to create a wonderful future for yourself. Positive affirmations are a super helpful tool in strengthening your self-concept. Tell yourself, I am the best. Everything is possible for me. I am blessed in more ways than I can ever imagine. The universe is supporting and guiding me on my life path. A few statements like these, when repeated over time, will change your concept of self for sure. So you can start using them from today. Now comes the part where I need to tell you about the biggest mistake people make in their manifestations. So, they easily get through the parts of becoming self-aware and improving their self-concept. Then the next step is to put the seed of your desire in the fertile soil of the subconscious. This can be done in so many different ways, but visualization is one of the most promising methods. So, you simply have to sit in a quiet place with your eyes closed for a while. You can take a few minutes to connect with your inner self, and just when your mind settles, create a vivid image of your future that shows your desire fulfilled. Since our mind cannot distinguish between the emotions that we create by reacting to outside circumstances and ones created by just our thoughts, we can trick our minds into believing that what we are visualizing is our reality. This is the best way to impress your desire on the layers of your subconscious. But once the desire has been impressed, or the seed has been planted, most of us make the most lethal mistake. We become impatient. This is why I thought of explaining to you the whole process with an analogy you can all relate to. The day you put in the seed is not the day you get the plant. You all know and understand that it is a natural process that takes some time. But this is not the time to question your skills or your luck or to feel impatient. This is the time to let go of the thought that you have planted in the seed and just know that it will grow. It has to. That's the law. But when you start questioning the timing and your own ability to manifest, you start aligning with the negative vibration, and that energy can never lead you to anything fruitful. Instead of obsessing over when your desire will come to fruition, what you can do is work on yourself for the time being. Think good thoughts, listen to happy music, and take inspired action toward your goal if needed. This is just like watering the seed. Your positive attitude and high vibrations will definitely accelerate the process of manifestation. But even if you cannot see any physical results, don't question the process for some time. This is why I always suggest people start with a small desire or manifest something that doesn't matter to them. When you start manifesting small and trivial things, your belief grows in the overall process, and that is when you move on to manifesting bigger things. For the universe, there is nothing big or small. Every wish of yours can be granted, but the problem is that when you are overly attached to a desire, you unintentionally try to control things. Either you try to make the process quick, or you start doubting that it will ever work for you, and you start thinking of worst-case scenarios. This is a complete waste of your time and energy, and you are ruining your manifestation this way. After you have done your part, you have to surrender gracefully. If possible, just keep your desire to yourself, and do not share it with anyone else, because their impatience can grow on you too. They might ask you about your desire again and again, and that might make you feel like it's not here already. So keep the desire a secret if it means so much to you, and keep nurturing it with your positive thoughts and assumptions. The law always works for everyone in every situation, so there is just no way that your desire will not be granted, but you just have to wait with patience and an inner knowing that it's all coming together for you very soon. Neville says doubt is the only force capable of disturbing the seed or impression. The aeroplanes weren't there in the past. They came into existence because someone constructed them in their imagination first, and then tried and tested them. Eventually, they were invented and now you use them to travel. It wasn't like the thing or situation that you faced in the past could only manifest. Also, the present experience of yours is just your old assumptions manifesting themselves in your present experience. They can be changed. You can do it by imagining the new state of being as a present fact. As I mentioned in the previous paragraphs, imagination is God and God is the Alpha and Omega. With God, nothing is impossible, not even your specific goal or circumstance. So, why do you think that your specific goal is impossible? Your specific goal is a desire that you have created over time. If you can create a desire, you can definitely achieve it. When you keep on repeating that, it cannot happen for me, or I have been trying to do it for 9 months but I didn't get it. You are experiencing what you are saying. In a manner, you are praying that it is impossible for me. Please don't give me. I want to try and I don't want it. Do you think that life is a machine that operates in a single fashion? If you were single, would you remain single? If you were in love, would you remain in love? Do you think life operates like this? It doesn't work like that. Right. You become happy, sad, miserable, confident, ecstatic, pleasant, jealous, hateful, and joyful. But you don't stay there. Everything changes. You experience something. Then you move on to another experience. Like this, life keeps on flowing. Then why do you think your circumstances are final and cannot be changed? Things change quickly. It happens all the time. Even if you visit memory lane, you will find out that something felt impossible one moment, and the next moment it miraculously became possible. Everything keeps changing, which is why your circumstances do not matter. It makes no difference if your specific person does not balance the relationship. It doesn't matter if they don't make you feel loved. It won't be like that. Once you change how you view yourself, the world will change its views about you. Once you change your concept of yourself from being someone who is mistreated and unworthy to someone who is desirable, wanted, irresistible, and irreplaceable, the world will look at you through those eyes. Your specific person would become your greatest admirer and lover. You would become a drug that they couldn't get enough of. Only if you change the concepts you hold about yourself, you can become it by embodying the state of someone who is irresistible, irreplaceable, and wanted. But how do you do that? You have to live from the state of the wish fulfilled. I know you have heard this term again and again. But what does it mean? Don't worry. I will simplify it for you by giving you some examples. Mind you, you have to live from the end by the conscious application of your imagination. Suppose Stephanie wants to manifest a relationship. Now living from the state of wish fulfilled would look like that she is already in that relationship. Instead of imagining a person proposing to her, she would imagine the things a couple does. She would cuddle in her imagination, do some special activities, hold her partner's hand, hug, kiss, and bite. Whatever her idea of a relationship is, she would play it out in her mind. It is important to note that her idea of relationship matters because other people will have different ideas, which sometimes won't feel natural to her. Similarly, if there is a person named Sam and he wants to manifest a high-paying job, living from the state would look like that he is already working as a highly paid employee. His imagination must be based on whatever idea Sam has about the high-paying job. Maybe he is working in an office that has great amenities. Maybe he is in the top position at his company. Maybe he is leading his company into big conferences. Maybe he gets to travel a lot because of his high-paying job. Maybe the company gave him a luxury car with a chauffeur. He has to imagine all that would happen after getting the high-paying job. Now, you have to figure out what living from the end looks like for you. It does not matter if you can't feel the state of having it after imagining it once. Many people don't feel it. It does not matter whether you hold that feeling for long enough. You just have to imagine it again and again on a regular basis. You have to make your inner senses familiar with those experiences. You have to do it on a regular basis. You will feel it. Just trust yourself. You can experience what something tastes like by imagining it. You can hold something in your imagination and feel it. You can even smell something in your imagination. All that is required of you is persistence in those imagined acts. When you persistently imagine it, it manifests in your reality. You just have to remember that you don't have to assume anything contrary to your desired reality.